today I'm behind the wheel of the eGolf. So full battery EV with all the fun and joy that comes with a Volkswagen Golf. Come on, let's have a look around this one. Okay, so if you take away the fact of the big graphics, or graffiti as somebody else likes to call it, on the bonnet, it really does and really is just a Volkswagen Golf. It's still got the good looking Golf face, LED running lights, daytime running lights, obviously the eGolf badge and the Volkswagen badge. Looking down the side, specialized aerodynamic wheels, but like I said, the rest of it you wouldn't really even know. It's still a good looking 5-seater hatch, and hatchback it is. It's got the place for the exhaust system that's just not there. And plenty of room in the back. Even the refueling cap is in the same place, but now it's a CCS charger. Obviously things start to get a little bit funkier once you get underneath the bonnet here. Where would normally be a, I don't know, 2-litre turbocharged engine if you go on the GTI, now we're looking at a full electric motor that'll produce, well, that actually produces 100 kilowatts and 290 newton meters of torque. It's a totally different sight from what you'd normally expect, right? It's all hooked up to a 36 kilowatt hour battery system, which is all underneath and very low, which helps with the stability and helps with the performance, or the driving performance. 220 kilometers of real world driving it's boasted. 0 to 100 is 9.6 seconds in normal. When you move up to eco, the time goes up to 13 seconds, and then when you get up to eco plus, you're looking at virtually, well, just under 20 seconds for a 0 to 100, but you do get more mileage out of it, so you know, it's all a trade-off. The interior is remarkably normal, actually satisfyingly normal would probably be more the point. The digital display for instrument cluster, we have a digital touch screen, which is all cool. Push button start, which brings up everything you want here. This is all, like I said, touch screen with all your normal, you know, all your normal apps that you're expecting to see in a modern car, because it is a modern car, but not ultra confusingly modern. It's very simple. The reversing camera is massive and very clear. Look at that, that's actually almost television quality there. Seats are comfortable, although, you know, not leather or anything like that, but hard wearing and like I said, pretty comfortable, and still 5 seats, which is what you'd hope for in a Golf. So we're sitting on 149 k's of charge left. Gonna have a quick burger, plug in, and see how we get on. Check the charger. Easy. So there you have it. So just half an hour, we're up to 233 Ks, or essentially 97%. Not bad. But enough of all this. Let's see how it drives. Okay, to be perfectly straight with you, and full disclosure, I am a fan of Golfs. Have been for a long time. Owned a GTI 16 valve way back in the day, and have been, like I said, a fan ever since. So picking up a electric powered Golf in some ways scares me a little, because realistically, for me, they're hot hatches. They always have been hot hatches. They're there to drive well and put down the power whenever possible, and, you know, really have a fun drive with. So neutering them to a degree by putting an electric motor in them, I don't know, didn't necessarily sit well with me. But the truth is, it drives really well. The low down the low down weight means that it hugs the road well. The noise isn't there from the power, which is a bit disappointing, but the actual drive itself makes up for it. 0 to 100, 9 odd seconds in normal is slow. Look, it's not going to break any land speed records as far as that goes, but it's not necessarily about this. This is a bit of a cruisy car, and but not when you get into the corners. That is a really tight corner, and it's just hugging the road well, hugging it really well, actually. Nice. Switching up to from normal to eco gives you more battery life, so extended kilometers, but reduces your 0 to 100 to 13 seconds, and then a push again to Eco Plus gives you a very yawning 19 seconds to get up to 100, which, yeah, is going to bore you. Around town it'll be alright though. Gives you an extra 20 Ks of real world driving, so kilometers. And I can pretty much say that it's good there, that they're not far off. Coasting really watches that needle sit right in between charge and power, so ideal position is there. If you're going downhill, you just pull back on the B section, and that'll help recharge your batteries, which is, you know, what this is all about. You do become distance fixated. Well, I do. I'm, in all honesty, not set up for EVs at home. I don't have the capabilities or fixtures to get a fast charge at home, but so I end up going to the likes of free charging stations, or trying to ponce as much free power as I can. And, you know, we live in New Zealand is a land full of free power as far as solar, water, or renewable power rather than free power, because we still pay through the nose for it. So I am always looking to see how I can conserve power, which saves me going to top up. And the easiest way to do that is to stick it into Eco Plus, and whenever you see a hill, pull it back into brake, try to get as much power back into the system, into the battery. Drivability, lovely, feels good, feels confident, feels good, feels nice on the road. The seats aren't really designed that well for those of you that will want to throw the car around. The bolsters could be a little bit stronger, but then it's not the GTI version, so I guess they're expecting us to drive nicely, and, you know, you will want to So there you have it, the Volkswagen eGolf. If you take away the graffiti of the markings that are on the car right now, all you've got is some subtle eGolf badging to make it show that it is an electric vehicle. Aside from that, it looks like a Golf, drives like a Golf, feels like a Golf. So it must be a Golf. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. It's somewhere around here. There will be more coming up, and look forward to you joining me. See you.